Hey, Brandon, what's the outlook now for Austin Hayes for his return to you?
So he working out in Bowie, our secondary site. He has been taking at bats. I could see him being activated here in the next couple days.
Our next question is from Rock. Rock, go ahead.
And following up on that, and I know we've talked about pleasant problem to have with a lot of outfielders, but do you just kind of pick and choose when you have him in center or Cedric in center, or maybe one of them moves to right? Or, I mean, how do you envision working that out?
Yeah, I think we're going to rotate and match up, and I think both guys will see center field time still, and I plan on playing all those guys. So, yeah, it's definitely not a problem. It's a positive thing getting Austin back, and looking forward to watching him play the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm just going to mix and match, and all those guys will still play.
Our next question is from Jeff Arnold. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. In terms of what you've seen from Renato Nunezs these last couple of days, what's he trying to get back to so that way he can kind of regain that form that he showed in the Mets series?
Yeah, he's been scuffling the last couple of weeks. I just feel like Nooney's streaky, and we're hoping that he gets on a hot streak for these last couple of weeks. It's kind of similar to last year, where he would have really big offensive weeks, and then struggle a little bit, but then find his form and pop a couple homers and be back. So I'm hoping that starts today with him, and he faced Hap quite a bit and had some success against him. So looking for him to start having good at bats today.
Our next question is from Nathan Ruiz. Nathan, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. I know Iglesias played short a lot earlier this week, but now DH back-to-back days. How's he holding up?
Good. Yeah, good. He's DH'd him on most day games that he's been able to play. So, yeah, he wanted to DH. He wanted to be in the lineup today, and with it being a day game, we're gonna DH him again.
The next question is a follow-up from Rich. Rich, go ahead.
Brandon, getting back to Hayes for a second, if he's able to play shortly and he gets to play in 12, 15 games, is it hard for you to be able to judge him? Because not only is this a short season, but it would be chopped up that he got to play the first chunk of games and then, the second chunk of games here.
I'm not looking to really evaluate him. I'm looking for him just to go play, and I believe in the player, and I like his game a lot. And I don't think he got off to the start that he wanted to get, that he had in mind. But he finished the year so well last year. I think he's extremely talented. I like him defensively. I like him offensively. I like that he's able to hit the ball to all fields. I think he's got some juice where he can drive the ball out to the opposite field. So I'm not looking for him to put pressure on himself to play well these last couple of weeks that he's getting evaluated. I just want him to go play, because I think the organization, we're really high on him, and I think he's going to be a really good major league player.
Our next question is from Brett Hollander. Brett, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, going back to Means a few days ago at Citi Field, is it a thing for John, command-wise, where less is more for him to have optimal command?
Well, it seemed like it. I just felt like those first starts earlier this year. Well, this starts up until his last start against the Mets. I just felt like there was a lot of effort into every pitch, where he was pitching out of frustration a little bit instead of pitching and doing what he did last year, which was be able to locate to both sides of the plate, be able to add and subtract with the changeup, also dump in breaking balls when necessary, as well as some chase sliders against left-handed hitters. That's really what he did last year. And then this year, for me, he just kind of went away from that. And I don't know if it's trying less, but I just think it's being a little bit more precise in how you're going about pitching. And instead of trying to overpower, it was like he was trying to overpower people in a lot of his starts. And against the Mets, I think you still saw a few mid-90s fastballs, but there was also a lot of more 92, 93s that were well located. And I think that's more of his. That's better for him.
Quick follow-up from Rich Dubroff. Rich, go ahead.
Quickly, Brandon, is Valdez a possibility to start on Tuesday?
I don't think so. I think Valdez is so valuable. Valdez could pitch he could pitch in the third, he could pitch in the seventh, he could pitch in the ninth. He could do a lot of things. So, yeah, he's a great story.
We have one from Jeff Arnold. Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. In terms of Travis Ligon Sr., it sounded like you really liked what you saw from him in Boston last year, and kind of how has he progressed as a relief pitcher this year and working that cutter in to make him a better pitcher and guy that's been pretty effective for you guys?
Yeah, he has. I've been impressed with Travis, and he's pitching in all different sorts of roles also. But yeah, what we saw in Boston last year against us was, a cutter curveball mix with a guy with a good arm with a cutter curveball. And he is, like this last outing here a couple days ago, that's where he featured. A lot of really, guys didn't take good at-bats off him. I like his aggressiveness in the strike zone. But I think he's got the ability to get right-handers and left-handers out, which is huge in today's game. So I like Lake's versatility as well as his ability to get both sides out. And he wants the ball. He's a bulldog kind of guy that wants the ball all the time. So he's had a nice year for us.